everybody? It's your favorite armor upgrades, favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Mandalorian with Beskar armor. Shout out to Randy B. He found this for me. That dude is a hunter of the hunters. He's always coming across stuff, sending it my way. Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. That being said, he does come with one new accessory. We're still going to talk about the old ones. It's pretty much a reissue of this mold. Let's talk about that for a second. So what did we get? We got the original Mandalorian retail. We got the Mandalorian carbonized edition retail. We got this version. And did they just put out another one too? Yeah, the Kenner style card, like the vintage collection style card. So that's 4 different versions of this mold we've got so far. That's one of my issues with characters like this and troopers and stuff, is they give us the repaint, repackage business, and it drives me nuts. That being said, we're still gonna give this figure a fair shake. Let's get started, and we'll start with accessories. He comes with this pistol. I'm guessing it's a silver paint job add to brown plastic, but I can't really tell. They can be pretty tricky with their metallics, but I think that's what it is. Looks good nonetheless. Fits in his holster just fine, and he can hold it with no trigger discipline whatsoever. He comes with this holiday special rifle. We got some nice paint added here. I think the base is this gray here, which makes me think that the gun base, like the pistol, is this base here as well. And then they painted the silver and brown on both this and his hand pistol, which would mean his hand pistol was, well, hand pistol's a little redundant, isn't it? But it would mean that his pistol is entirely painted. This is also mostly painted and sculpted beautifully. This will fit in this peg here on his back, which is nice. He comes with his jetpack and not a lick of paint. So they gave you all the paint on the 2 guns and then didn't give you anything on this, which is kind of a bummer, but at least it's sculpted well enough. They give you this 3-peg system, so in order to use it, you can't also stow the holiday special rifle, which is kind of a shame. You know, I think they could, well, I guess maybe they couldn't because of the size of it, but, and maybe it is more secure, but it would have been nice if you could have stowed all 3 accessories. Let's talk about the figure. So we have the all silver helmet. Looks good enough. We have the black paint on the eye, the T visor, so to speak. Looks good. I'm guessing it's a double ball peg. From the head into the neck, you get up to there, down to there, swivel, confused dog look, good to go, no issues. This is a pretty good mold, to be fair. All right, for the body, we have the silver paint added to the brown plastic, and we have the sculpt work of the armor and the wrinkles in the suit, which all looks good. And the back armor plate is painted as well, which is a nice touch. Single ball peg from the abdomen into the chest, which works well enough. We have 2 floating pieces here, right? We have the cape, which I have mixed feelings about. It's fine. Ultimately, it's sculpted nice enough. You know, it's just like when it sits over top of the jetpack, it always ends up looking a little doofy. But whatever, it's fine. You get this thing here, like the overall, like the over-the-shoulder harness with the belt, which is a softer plastic. Tons of sculpt work, tons of paint work. Silvers, grays, silvers on the back, silver details there. Looks good. There's room for an extra buckle paint here and there, but I think it's a minor nitpick, to be honest. All right, for the shoulder, we have a disc hinge with the soft plastic armor pieces on top. We have the sculpted work of the rhino here on the shoulder, so that's new and looks good. On this side, I don't think it's anything new. I could be wrong. I'll get the other one out here in a bit. And yeah, kind of fine. No issues. And then we have the swivel around. Now, where it plugs in to the chest, you do have a little bit of a butterfly, but it's so, I mean, it's negligible. It's so small. All right, for the abdomen and pelvis, you have this gray paint here. I didn't mention that, and I want to make sure that I do on the inside there. All right, so we have a single hinged elbow. Get you 90 degrees. That's also where you get your bicep swivel, and then the gauntlets are painted silver with the, what is it called, the birds of death or whatever it is. And then we have the wrist swivel and hinge and out, and we still have the Shore Trooper wrist guards, as well as the original thigh guard here, which I'm sure he'll upgrade. We already know he upgrades the thigh. I'm sure he'll upgrade all of it, and then we'll get another use of this mold. Don't get me started. Anyway, 1 supporting hand, 1 trigger finger hand. It makes sense because of the weapons. However, I wish he came with more hands. All right, T-jointed ball joints for hips get you out to there. Forward and back. Thigh swivel. We have the painted armor here. The 3 tones, 4 tones, no, 3 tones of paint here. No, actually just 2. No, it's 3. 2 shades of silver and then the brown. All right, we have the double jointed knee. I like and prefer double jointed knees. It's not their new way of doing things. It's not the way, as it were, but it's the way right now. And even though it looks a little crazy, you get a wider range. The joints don't look great on Hasbro stuff anyway, so like I'm already willing to sacrifice it. I wish they would just continue. All right, so then we have, this piece is glued on. For the lower sculpt, we do have a lot of paintwork. So we have brown paint there and then a brown paint there, brown and silver and brown there. So that's nice. Ankle tilt up on a disc hinge, down, and where the foot pegs in, you get your rocker. Same for the other side. There he is from the back. A decent enough figure, but, you know, nothing crazy here. There he is with the original use of the mold. And honestly, I mean, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. It's a logical reuse of the mold, right? And we do get the extra little details, like you got the Shore Trooper shoulder piece there, and you got the new one there. So I'm good with that. And actually, this is a new shoulder piece too. It's a new gauntlet. So it's really, honestly, it's a lot more of a retool than it is a reuse. Now, to be fair, these are extra parts that are glued on, but at least the lower arms are different. Like, there is something here. It's not just your typical repackage and get it out the door. So cheers on them for that. Thoughts-wise, let's start with the negatives. For one, I don't feel like the backpack is completely thought out in regards to his cape. It kind of ends up looking weird and wonky most of the time. The hands are still really tight around the weapon. It's hard to get them in and out without scratching the paint on the fingers. I wish there was a way to stow the holiday special weapon and the backpack at the same time. And those are my big issues with the figure. And to be fair, they're not that big. They're sort of moderate. Positives-wise, I was happy to see the amount of retooling here that I didn't even realize at first. There is pride here. There is love here. They know this is a successful line. They want to give it a little something extra, and I appreciate it. It's well painted. It's well sculpted. The accessories make sense, although I wish it came with more hands, as usual. I like the double jointed knee. I like the look of the Beskar armor. Just, you know, good articulation, etc. It's a well-done piece, and if you want a Mandalorian and Beskar armor, I can recommend this. I had the Mandalorian Beskar armor from Figuarts coming soon, and we will do a versus of that as well, I think. With that being said, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.